So you're thinking about buying a new radio, maybe for around the house, the shop, the work site, or maybe just for the beach. And you set your eyes on the Milwaukee M18. Well, I bought one just so we could review it and see what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. Now, usually this radio runs about $149. But during the time of this video, the red, white, and blue event going on right now at Home Depot, you can get it for $99 and the marker. That's right, the marker. Not a bad deal though. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check it out. But what are some of the features of this radio? Well, let me tell you right off the bat, you're going to get an aux cable because there is no Bluetooth. That's right, you heard me. No Bluetooth. That's going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people. But if you're not really concerned about the Bluetooth, you just want to throw the FM or AM radio on or hook up your phone through the aux, then this will be fine for you. Now, it is the M18 radio. It'll take any Milwaukee M18 battery. Now, the one thing I noticed right away is the battery is very simple to put in and take out. Much easier than every other radio I have. They give you enough room to get your whole hand in there instead of a finger, which really makes it easy. And another thing that I really liked about this is how thin the cord is. Usually on these radios, you got the thicker cord. They're a pain in the butt to wrap up, but not this. And that's real nice like. So yeah, that's a dual powered radio. You can use your plug or any M18 battery. But the one question I will definitely get that I will answer now is no, it will not charge your battery. So also probably a deal breaker for many of you. Now, before we go any further, and I'll let you hear this here in a bit, we got to give a shout out, the random shout out to the TRZ members. Benjamin, David, Jared, Jason, J-Man, King of the Creeks, Gabone 66, me again, Dave, Miz in the house. We got Michael Fairchild. We got Famous Amos, the Charlie Metcalf, and Mr. John Rice. Thank you to all the members of the TRZ family. All right, back to the radio. Now, the antenna holder right back here. I have noticed that when I move this radio quickly, it sort of cuts out. Not from the power, but I don't know, the reception coming from the antenna. I don't know, it's very strange. As soon as you put it down again though, it works fine. Now, it's also not a very large radio. I like that it's smaller, but the weight to it, well, I weighed it and it's just over 13 pounds, so definitely not the lightest. That said, it is built extremely well and will hold up on any site. This thing has a really good build to it, so I'll take the weight for the build quality. Now, don't worry, I'll let you hear this thing, but we're going to do some function here. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take this back. If you're wondering where your batteries go, they go right in the back here. So if you do take the battery out, put a new one in, your clock won't shut off, and then you got to reset it, and it's just the whole thing. So you just screw off the back like so. They do give you 2 batteries, but one was damaged. Aw. But whatever, we'll throw it in here. We'll throw the other one right here. And then you throw the back plate on. Now, a lot of the radios you have out there today, you just kind of flip the switch and it comes off. But this here, you actually have to pop in. It's kind of a pain. Then you get screwed in. If you don't screw it in right, well, then you could damage it. And it's just the whole thing. So not my favorite when it comes to putting those batteries in. If you could smash that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. All right, let's turn it on. All you got to do is turn the dial. That's going to control your volume. You got the clock right here to set that. All you got to do is push in the clock with the power on, and then you just use your arrow buttons to go through the time that you want. Once you got it set, you're good to go. Now for the presets, I've heard a couple people say that they were unhappy with only having 5 presets. So I'm just throwing that out there. You can control your modes right here. You can flip from AM, FM, and your aux. You do not have le Bluetooth. As for the screen visibility, very easy to see even out in the daylight. Haven't had any issues with that. And just FYI, if you want to set presets, well, you find your station, hold in the preset button, it'll flash. Set it to the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and that's it. Now, as for your scan, very simple to go to the station that you want. Of course, it's all digital. I don't even think they sell analog anymore, but there you go. And as for your modes, well, very simple. Your EQ, you can go high bass, you can go low bass, high treble, low treble, volume, and that's really about it. But I will tell you this, and I'll let you hear it. The bass on this is actually really good. The sound quality on this radio is actually really good. I've heard other people say that they did not like the sound quality on there. I guess it depends on your ear. I like the sound quality considering the size of this radio. It's not as good as the pack out radio, I'll tell you that, which we also have a review I'll put right up on top here. But it's a good sounding radio in my opinion. Now before I let you hear it, Check out that storage option right there. You can charge your phone. It does not charge a battery when you're plugged in. I'm sorry. The aux cable does come with it. You can put your phone up on there if you want. You can store things up there if you want, not bad. The only issue is, you'd have to put the phone up on top because, look at this. I wish that wasn't curved like that. I wish it was flat because my phone falls out. So you would have to put it up like so. But once you do, it'll stay in place. Again, your aux, or you can just plug in your phone. Charge it up while you're listening to your radio. Now to carry this around, well, you get the handle on the left and the right. I'm used to handles in the middle, so I prefer that. As far as it goes for the speaker protection though, excellent, really, really heavy duty screening. What I do also like about this radio is it's very flat up on top, and maybe that's the reason why they don't have the handle on top. You can stack things on top of this. I mean, check it out. If I went to go riding, I grab my helmet, my radio, and just throw my helmet right up on top, and I am ready to go. All right, here we go. We're going to play a few different tracks. We're going to go through all kind of emotion here, people. Let's check this thing out. Some damn nice moves if I do say so myself. All right, got my jam on. Let's move it to something else and see what we can find. What's this? Huh, that's real nice, like. It's a little sad. Oh, so sad. Oh. Yeah, that's more like it. Get some. I hope your hearing's okay after that. Here's the deal. The sound is great on this radio in my opinion. I don't think the camera speaker does it justice. The microphone, radios never sound good when you just hold a microphone up to it. This thing is loud. I think it sounds good. Plus you got that nice little kick in the bass, right? You can adjust that treble, you can adjust the bass. It does a good job. I think if you're on any job site, if you're in a manufacturing setting, a mechanic setting, this is going to do a great job for you. Now, the thing about it, again, no Bluetooth. It's tough though. The build quality is beastly. I'll take that extra weight for build quality any single day. I think I can get used to the handles being on the side because you can put stuff up on top of that, which, is good for me because my place is a mess and I need that extra storage. You also got that little storage container up on top, not the sides, and it is waterproof. So if it's raining outside, your stuff won't get damaged in there. The battery's super simple to put in and take out. Remember, it's not a charging radio, so that might be a negative for some as well. Now, some people say they don't listen to FM or AM or whatever at all. They use the Bluetooth, so that's going to be a deciding factor for some. Me personally, on the weekends, I throw on my Time Warp 80s weekend and I just listen to the FM. I don't really scroll through my Bluetooth, especially if I was out on the job site because, well, the boss ain't going to like that all day. Now, what it comes down to is this. If it was full price of $149, would I have bought this? Probably not, just because it's lacking some of the key features. But if you have the sale that's going on right now, you got some savings on it, well then yeah, I think it's a great deal for the $99. Plus you get the marker. And if you're not worried about all the apps, the Bluetooth, all the fancy stuff, you just want something that's basic, that's going to last you a very long time and hold up to any site. You can bang it around a little bit. I think this is a great radio. So check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. I want to know what you think though. Have you used this radio? What do you think about it? Do you like it? What don't you like about it? Love hearing your feedback. So leave me a comment in the comment section. If you could smash that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. Hit that bell notification. Get subscribed so you don't miss out on any cool tool reviews coming up soon. With that, we'll be back with more videos soon.